Hello, everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and all other forms of social media. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Austin Frank. I'm the founder, president, and chief executive officer of Osprey Travel, a full-service travel agency located here in Grand Forks, North Dakota. This is a revision video of a video that I posted back in 2019. Where I explained my service. Well, obviously the times have quite literally changed because of COVID. And what I would like to do is I would like to take this opportunity to provide you much greater detail. First of all, once again, proper introduction. My name is Austin Frank. I'm the founder, president, chief executive officer of Osprey Travel, a full-service travel agency located right here in Grand Forks, North Dakota. I service the Western Caribbean travel market, i.e. Cancun, Mexico, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo San Lucas, Los Cabos, the Dominican Republic, and so many more destinations. I have given the last 4 years of my life to this company to ensure that your trip is planned 100% with precision. Your trip will be planned as if your trip was a military operation. Now, for those of you that may have questions, some of the frequent questions I get asked are the following. What is your experience? Well, my experience can range, where does one even pathologically begin? As a travel agent, I have booked all over the world. I have booked as far to the east as Rome, Italy, and I have booked as far to the west as Victoria, Canada. Everything about your trip, as previously mentioned, will be planned as if it is a military operation. Once again, I specialize in the Western Caribbean, i.e., once again, Cancun, Mexico, the island of Cozumel, the island of Isla Mujeres, Puerto Vallarta, Playa del Carmen, Cabo San Lucas, Los Cabos, Punta Cana, in the Dominican Republic. I have 6 trips to Cancun, Mexico, 11 to the Walt Disney World Resort located in Florida, and 1 to the beautiful island of Jamaica under me for experience within the industry. I am available to book it all back. I am here to book it all for you, whether that be just a simple flight, a hotel, car rental, cruise, or a full-blown itinerary. I do it all. Now, what value can I offer you? I know that to all of you, value and service is very important, as it is to me. You are looking for the best value out there, the lowest cost. And I understand that. The value that I can offer you is once again something that you will honestly need a stenographer for the list. But in purely layman's terms, the value of which I can provide to you as an agent is time saved and assurance that your trip is being planned meticulously with not a single stone left unturned. Another question I get asked frequently: how do you save me money? Another very good question. And my answer is actually very simple. I use travel agency specific tools to go through and get you the best bang for your buck. If I do not feel comfortable with sending you to a particular location, then it's not going to happen. I will look at something that I know that will work for you, for your budget, and know that you will be taken care of. And I do this by using rates that you as the viewer of this video watching do not have access to. I use rates that make sure that you get tools and services to ensure that you get the best rates available to you. Another frequent question I get asked: what is your guarantee? When you book with me, Austin Frank of Austin Frank Travel, my promise, I guarantee that by the end of the booking experience and process, that you will once again see the value behind utilizing a travel agent and/or utilizing the value of a travel agent. For those of you watching this video that have never used an agent before, see the value of how much time and ultimately energy I could save you. And I do not use the word guarantee lightly. Guarantee to me is a very big word. But my personal guarantee to you, once again, is that by the end of the experience, that you will once again see the predominant value in utilizing my service. Another question I sometimes get asked: what are your hours of operation? So, first and foremost, I do understand that some of you watching this may be on different time zones here in the United States and abroad. I operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If I am out of the office, I can still run this company through an email. If I need to speak with you, and if I am out of the office out of the country, in Mexico, for example, I will be calling you from the room. Now, one thing to note about that: yes, the call will be showing up in Mexico, but you will not be charged the international fees. It may show out of Mexico, but it is being routed through a US-based number. So I will speak with you directly if I need to. And I will call you from the hotel to avoid the international calling to you, because your time and ultimately your money is valuable to me as an individual. My next question that I commonly get asked is, how will I receive an invoice or the itinerary? In most cases. And my answer is actually very simple. I have designed a workflow algorithm to ensure that you get the email with all of the travel documentation, ultimately as follows: 31 days out, 14 days out, and 24 hours before departure. And then after you return, you will be sent a series of review links through the system of which I have designed. Now, all of this being said, that's just my way of ensuring that you get the most up-to-date information. And the other thing is, in closing on this particular notion, is testimonials. How can you ensure that I'm not just some wannabe flunky who's going to use your money and not care about that? Well, I'm not somebody who misuses anybody's money. Never have. Quite honestly, I never will. When working with me, when working with Austin Bank Travel, I am a fully accredited business with the Better Business Bureau. I'm also a member of their advisory council. So you have the trust level behind me that I have been properly vetted by the Better Business Bureau. And for those of you that live up in this part of the world, we are no unfamiliar beast to Mother Nature and her inability to cause travel inconveniences during the winter. If I hear of a storm coming, I monitor the track of the storm very closely to ensure, and if I think that your travel plans are going to be affected, I am going to let you know, and I'm going to recommend that you switch your departure destination to another airfield that's going to ensure that you get there. Now, that all being said, I will have my contact information listed for AwesomeFrankTravel.com in the description of this video. But now, on to a much more wonderful new thing that I am beyond thrilled to share with those of you that have used my services before. And to show you the value behind this new supplier, let me just establish a new virtual background here for a minute. And I promise you that this is something that those of you that are looking for a breathtaking experience, you're going to love every bit of this. Welcome aboard Avalon Waterways, a river cruise company that goes all over the Middle East, Europe, Spain, just all over. This is just one of their many rooms that they have. Now, cruising, I understand, looks different to everybody. These are not these huge, gargantuan ships that you see with like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Celebrity, Carnival, Princess, so on and so forth. These are smaller ships, so they have they can get into the rivers and you could see the countrysides of these countries up close and personal. I mean, this is just truly, it's a wonderful experience. You have floor to ceiling windows. Your bed, which you see right behind me here, will face directly out into the view. So every morning, every single morning, you will wake up in a new area and just with breathtaking views beyond anything you could ever imagine. I mean, it's just, these views are phenomenal. Now, costs associated can range anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 for these cruises. But all of that being said, now that's per person. From as far as the gratuities go, that's something that changes very consistently. So, but for those of you that may also have questions regarding the little guardrail thing right here, that is on most of their ships. It does have plexiglass, so you don't got to worry about going and falling off the ship. All of a sudden, they have taken that into consideration. I mean, these ships are just phenomenal. I can't say anything bad about them. They are huge, and their room size and everything is just, it's not even something that I can put into perspective. I've undergone virtual FAMs of these ships, and even the virtual FAMs don't even do it injustice. These ships are just unbelievable. I do have digital collateral available for those of you that would like it for this destination and for this company. Now, for those of you also looking to stay in the States still because of COVID, let me properly introduce you to none other than the Hotel del Coronado, located in San Diego, California. This is a 5-star resort. It's about 10-15 minutes away from the San Diego airport. It does have shuttle service available at an additional cost of $150 round trip. But to be brutally honest, you're better off to take an Uber. It's going to be cheaper. Now, a couple things to note about this hotel that I find rather important. When you book through me, you will immediately get VIP service at this hotel at no additional cost to you. Zero. I mean, this resort is, I've sent a client here in the past, and they loved it. This resort is family friendly. It's surrounded by 26 acres of pristine beachfront property. And to put the resort into perspective for those of you, this is the resort from the air, and over here is San Diego. Now, this resort is also, for those of you that are kind of history nerds, if I guess if you want to call yourself that, this resort fits you also perfectly to a T. Their oldest building is 117 years old. It is actually on the National Registry of Historical Buildings. You are so close to so much of the action around San Diego. This resort is a part of the Hilton family of brands. And it is the only Hilton resort and the only 5-star resort in San Diego. So you are going to be getting literally the absolute best of both worlds out of this resort. It's phenomenal. I have a contact within this resort that will see to it that you are personally taken care of to the highest level. Now, cost of this resort, it can vary quite significantly. It is definitely it is family friendly. Cost of it, when I sent somebody there in April, was $7,900. Now that's flight, the hotel, and the insurance. All of it for a family of 4 for $7,900. This is just something that honestly I think to all of you, if you give this resort the opportunity, you are going to absolutely just love it. It's got everything. It's got everything that you could ask for. Resort truly has absolutely everything that you could ask for. Kindly give me a brief moment as my computer system's kind of freaked out here. So just a brief second, please. Okay, I am extremely sorry for the interruption. And once again, to keep this short, my contact information will be listed below in the description of this video. I would like to thank you all very much for taking the last 25 minutes of your time to watch this video. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever and wherever you watch this from. And I look forward to working with all of you in the future. Bye for now.